Hello. Welcome to the online lesson on the Geography of Turkey Physical Geography of Turkey course. In today's session, we will delve into the hydrographic features of Turkey. Water in Turkey, hydrographic features. Rivers. Çırmak, Alis River, among Turkey's longest rivers, it flows from the eastern region into the Black Sea. Sakarya River, originating in central Anatolia, it runs northwards to the Black Sea. Yeşilırmak, Iris River, another major river, it also flows into the Black Sea, originating in eastern Turkey. Euphrates and Tigris rivers, originating in eastern Anatolia, these rivers flow southeast into Iraq and merge to form the Shatt al-Arab. Lakes. Lake Van, situated in the east, it is Turkey's largest lake and the second largest in the Middle East. Lake Tuz, Turkey's second largest lake, known for high salinity, is located in central Anatolia. Lake Bayzihir, the third largest lake in Turkey, found in the southwestern region. Seas. Mediterranean Sea, Turkey's extensive coastline along the Mediterranean includes popular destinations like Antalya and Mersin. Aegean Sea, the western coastline along the Aegean Sea features major cities such as Izmir and Bodrum. Black Sea, Turkey's northern coastline borders the Black Sea, with cities like Samsun and Trabzon along this region. Straits. Bosporus Strait, a vital waterway connecting the Black Sea to the Sea of Marmara, essential for international shipping. Dardanelles Strait, linking the Sea of Marmara to the Aegean Sea, it is another crucial strait for maritime traffic. Dams and reservoirs. Turkey has constructed numerous dams and reservoirs for water storage, irrigation, and hydroelectric power generation. Notable examples include the Ataturk Dam on the Euphrates River and the Kaban Dam. Hydroelectric power. Turkey has made substantial investments in hydroelectric power plants, harnessing its rivers and water resources for electricity generation. These hydrographic features contribute to Turkey's ecological diversity and support various economic activities, including agriculture, tourism, and energy production. Before discussing the water resources in Turkey, it is beneficial to remember one important issue: the water cycle. The water cycle, also known as the hydrological cycle, is a continuous process through which water circulates between the Earth's surface and the atmosphere. The key components of the water cycle include evaporation, condensation, precipitation, runoff, and groundwater flow. Here's an overview of how the water cycle operates in Turkey. 1. Evaporation. In Turkey, evaporation primarily occurs from the surface of water bodies such as lakes, rivers, and the seas surrounding the country, including the Mediterranean, Aegean, and Black Seas. 2. Transpiration. This process involves the release of water vapor from plants. Turkey's diverse vegetation, including forests and agricultural areas, contributes to transpiration. 3. Condensation. As moist air rises, it cools, leading to condensation and the formation of clouds. Turkey experiences condensation in its mountainous regions and during atmospheric changes, especially in the northern and inland areas. 4. Precipitation. Turkey receives precipitation in various forms, including rain, snow, and hail. The coastal areas, especially in the northern regions, receive higher amounts of precipitation compared to the interior and southern parts of the country. 5. Runoff. After precipitation, water flows over the land's surface and collects in rivers, lakes, and reservoirs. The runoff is crucial for maintaining water sources and supporting ecosystems. Turkey has several rivers and lakes that play a role in the runoff process. 6. Infiltration. Infiltration involves the movement of water from the surface into the soil. The rate of infiltration is influenced by soil types and land use practices. In Turkey, different regions may experience varying rates of infiltration. 7. Groundwater flow. Some of the infiltrated water percolates deep into the ground to become groundwater. Turkey relies on groundwater for drinking water and agricultural irrigation. The availability and recharge of groundwater depend on factors such as geological formations and precipitation patterns. 8. Storage. Water is stored in various reservoirs, including natural lakes and artificial reservoirs created by dams. Turkey has implemented several water storage projects to manage water resources for agricultural, industrial, and domestic purposes. Understanding the water cycle in Turkey is crucial for effective water resource management, especially considering the country's diverse climate and geographical features. Conservation and sustainable practices are essential to ensure the availability of water resources for the population and ecosystems. The distribution of water on Earth is characterized by the uneven distribution of freshwater and saltwater across various reservoirs. Here's an overview of the distribution of water on Earth. 1. Oceans. Approximately 97.5% of the Earth's water is in the oceans, which contain saltwater. The major oceans are the Pacific, Atlantic, Indian, Southern, and Arctic Oceans. 2. Glaciers and ice caps. About 2.4% of Earth's water is stored in glaciers and ice caps, primarily in Antarctica and Greenland. This frozen water is in the form of ice. 3. Groundwater. Groundwater, found in underground aquifers, makes up about 0.6% of the world's freshwater. It is a crucial source for drinking water and agriculture. 4. Surface water. Lakes, rivers, and swamps account for about 0.01% of the world's water. These surface water bodies are vital for various ecological systems and human activities. 5. Atmospheric water. The atmosphere holds a small percentage of the Earth's water in the form of water vapor, clouds, and precipitation. While this is a small fraction, it plays a crucial role in the water cycle. 6. Biological water. Water is also present in living organisms, constituting a small percentage of the Earth's total water content. Distribution of freshwater. Freshwater makes up only about 2.5% of the total water on Earth. The majority of freshwater is stored in glaciers and ice caps. Groundwater is a significant source of freshwater, and only a small percentage is found in surface water bodies. Understanding the distribution of water on Earth is essential for managing water resources sustainably. The availability and accessibility of freshwater resources play a critical role in supporting ecosystems, agriculture, industry, and human populations. This image shows blue spheres representing relative amounts of Earth's water in comparison to the size of the Earth. Are you surprised that these water spheres look so small? They are only small in relation to the size of the Earth. These images attempt to show 3 dimensions, so each sphere represents volume. They show that in comparison to the volume of the globe, the amount of water on the planet is very small. Oceans account for only a thin film of water on the surface. Spheres representing all of Earth's water, Earth's liquid fresh water, and water in lakes and rivers. The largest sphere represents all of Earth's water. Its diameter is about 860 miles, the distance from Salt Lake City, Utah, to Topeka, Kansas, and has a volume of about 332,500,000 cubic miles, mi3, 1,386,000,000 cubic kilometers, km3. This sphere includes all of the water in the oceans, ice caps, lakes, rivers, groundwater, atmospheric water, and even the water in you, your dog, and your tomato plant. Liquid fresh water. How much of the total water is fresh water, which people and many other life forms need to survive? The blue sphere over Kentucky represents the world's liquid fresh water, groundwater, lakes, swamp water, and rivers. The volume comes to about 2,551,100 mi3, 10,633,450 cubic kilometers, of which 99% is groundwater, much of which is not accessible to humans. The diameter of this sphere is about 169.5 miles, 272.8 kilometers. Water in lakes and rivers. Do you notice the tiny bubble over Atlanta, Georgia? That one represents fresh water in all the lakes and rivers on the planet. Most of the water people and life of Earth need every day comes from these surface water sources. The volume of this sphere is about 22,339 mi3, 93,113 cubic kilometers. The diameter of this sphere is about 34.9 miles, 56.2 kilometers. Yes, Lake Michigan looks way bigger than this sphere, but you have to try to imagine a bubble almost 35 miles high, whereas the average depth of Lake Michigan is less than 300 feet, 91 meters. Within the framework of Turkey's hydrological landscape, a graphical representation employs 3 spheres delineating discrete categories. The largest sphere conveys the comprehensive water presence, quantified at 22,053.7 square kilometers. The intermediary sphere corresponds to the aggregate of total fresh water, measuring 5,539 square kilometers, and the diminutive sphere signifies the natural fresh water component, measuring 2,887 square kilometers. This visual rendition serves to encapsulate the quantitative apportionment of water resources in Turkey, providing a visual narrative of their respective magnitudes. The perception of water as an abundant and readily accessible resource, apparent when turning on a tap, might engender a perception of its ubiquity and, consequently, its devaluation. However, it is imperative to recognize the intrinsic rarity and value of freshwater in the Turkish context. Freshwater reservoirs in the region are notably scarce and, as a result, are endowed with intrinsic value. Globally, numerous conflicts and instances of civil unrest stem from water scarcity issues. Notable examples include Syria, Somalia, Sudan, and Darfur, where conflicts have been exacerbated by drought-induced water shortages. Therefore, the significance of the visual representation lies not only in its revelation of the existing water resources in Turkey but also in underscoring the critical importance of freshwater preservation, dispelling any misconception of its abundance and emphasizing its strategic value in geopolitical and socio-economic contexts. The geographical composition of Turkey is delineated across various land and water categories, encapsulated in the following descriptive breakdown. The total land area of Turkey spans 770,598.3 square kilometers. Complementing this vast expanse, water bodies contribute significantly, encompassing 22,053.7 square kilometers. Among these water bodies, a substantial portion, measuring 19,401.7 square kilometers, is constituted by natural water bodies. These natural water bodies coexist alongside artificial counterparts, which cover an area of 2,652 square kilometers. Within the broader classification of water resources, the realm of freshwater is of particular significance, constituting 5,539 square kilometers. This freshwater domain further differentiates into artificial freshwater resources, accounting for 2,652 square kilometers, and natural freshwater resources, which encompass an area of 2,887 square kilometers. This intricate distribution of land and water areas in Turkey underscores the dynamic interplay between natural and artificial elements within the country's geographical landscape. The hydrographic landscape of Turkey is characterized by diverse water features, encompassing both natural and artificial elements. The total water presence in Turkey is expansive, covering 22,053.7 square kilometers. Within this expanse, natural water bodies dominate a significant portion, constituting 19,401.7 square kilometers. These natural water bodies, including lakes and rivers, contribute to the country's ecological diversity and serve as vital resources for various purposes. The concept of water availability and distribution is often assessed through key indicators, reflecting the relationship between water resources and population. These indicators include 1. Water poverty. Defined as a condition where the annual amount of water available per person falls below 1,000 cubic meters. In such circumstances, there is a heightened risk of water scarcity, potentially leading to challenges in meeting basic human needs, agricultural demands, and industrial requirements. 2. Lack of water. Characterized by an annual per capita water availability of less than 2,000 cubic meters. In areas experiencing water scarcity, the limited availability of usable water may pose challenges for sustaining various aspects of human life, agriculture, and industry, emphasizing the need for efficient water management practices. 3. Water wealth. Represents a situation where the annual per capita availability of usable water exceeds 8,000 cubic meters. Regions classified under water wealth are characterized by abundant water resources relative to the population, providing a more comfortable margin for meeting the diverse needs of society without encountering significant water-related challenges. These indicators serve as valuable tools for assessing the adequacy of water resources in relation to population demands, enabling policymakers and stakeholders to gauge the level of water stress or abundance within a given region. Understanding these classifications is crucial for developing strategies to address water scarcity, promote sustainable water use, and ensure the well-being of communities. In addition to natural water bodies, artificial water bodies also play a role in Turkey's water presence, accounting for 2,652 square kilometers. These artificial features, such as reservoirs and dams, contribute to water management, providing resources for irrigation, hydroelectric power generation, and other human activities. The significance of freshwater is underscored by its distinct categorization. The total freshwater area in Turkey is 5,539 square kilometers, with this resource further divided into artificial freshwater resources, 2,652 square kilometers, and natural freshwater resources, 2,887 square kilometers. This differentiation highlights the intricate balance between natural water sources and human-engineered water management systems. The annual per capita water availability in Turkey is estimated to be around 1,500 cubic meters. This figure reflects the amount of fresh water resources accessible to each individual on an annual basis. On a global scale, Turkey ranks 41st in terms of total annual freshwater resources. This indicates the country's overall abundance of fresh water compared to other nations. However, when considering fresh water availability per person, Turkey is positioned at 106th place. This ranking emphasizes that, despite a relatively ample total fresh water supply, the distribution of water resources per capita is comparatively lower, underscoring potential challenges in ensuring an adequate and equitable water supply for its population. These statistics highlight the importance of not only the total quantity of water resources but also their distribution and accessibility for sustaining the needs of the population. Efficient water management practices become crucial to address potential disparities and ensure sustainable water use in the face of varying regional demands and climatic conditions. Turkey possesses a diverse range of water resources, contributing to its ecological and socio-economic activities. Here's an overview of key water resources in Turkey. 1. Rivers. Turkey is endowed with numerous rivers, including the Kızılırmak, Sakarya, and Yeşilırmak. These rivers play a vital role in providing water for irrigation, supporting ecosystems, and serving as sources for hydroelectric power generation. 2. Lakes. Lake Van, the largest lake in Turkey, is situated in the eastern part of the country. Other significant lakes include Lake Tuz and Lake Bayzehir. Lakes serve as important reservoirs for water storage, recreation, and supporting biodiversity. 3. Seas. Turkey has extensive coastlines along the Mediterranean, Aegean, and Black Seas. These seas not only contribute to the country's maritime activities but also influence its climate and water availability. 4. Dams and reservoirs. Turkey has constructed numerous dams and reservoirs for water storage, irrigation, and hydropower. The Ataturk Dam on the Euphrates River and the Kaban Dam are notable examples. 5. Groundwater. Groundwater is a significant water resource in Turkey, providing water for agriculture and drinking purposes. Various aquifers contribute to the country's groundwater reserves. 6. Atmospheric water. Turkey experiences precipitation in the form of rain and snow, contributing to its water resources. The water cycle, including evaporation and condensation, plays a crucial role in maintaining the balance of water in the atmosphere. 7. Freshwater resources. Turkey has both natural and artificial freshwater resources. The natural freshwater resources include rivers, lakes, and groundwater, while artificial freshwater resources are managed through dams and reservoirs. 8. Water for agriculture. Agriculture is a major consumer of water in Turkey. Water from rivers, lakes, and reservoirs is utilized for irrigation to support the country's agricultural activities. 9. Water for industry. Water resources also play a crucial role in supporting industrial activities in Turkey. Many industries rely on water for manufacturing processes and cooling. Sustainable management of these water resources is essential to meet the growing demands of a rising population, ensure environmental conservation, and address potential challenges related to water scarcity and quality. Turkey's geographical location and diverse topography contribute to the complexity and importance of its water resources. Turkey indeed possesses significant water resources, making it one of the relatively well-endowed countries in terms of water potential among its neighbors in Southwest Asia. The country's abundant water resources arise from its diverse geography, which includes numerous rivers, lakes, and access to seas. Here are some key factors contributing to Turkey's rich water potential. 1. Rivers. Turkey is traversed by several major rivers, such as the Tigris, Euphrates, Kızılırmak, and Sakarya. These rivers not only contribute to Turkey's internal water resources but also have downstream implications for neighboring countries in the region. 2. Lakes. Turkey is home to numerous lakes, including Lake Van, the largest lake in the country. Lakes serve as important reservoirs for water storage, supporting both ecological systems and human activities. 3. Seas. The country has extensive coastlines along the Mediterranean, Aegean, and Black Seas. These seas not only provide water resources but also influence Turkey's climate and contribute to its water potential. 4. Dams and reservoirs. Turkey has invested in constructing dams and reservoirs for water management, irrigation, and hydroelectric power generation. The Ataturk Dam and the Kaban Dam are among the notable examples. 5. Groundwater. Various aquifers contribute to Turkey's groundwater resources, providing an additional source of water for agriculture, industry, and domestic use. 6. Geographical location. Turkey's location at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, coupled with its diverse topography, contributes to the availability and diversity of water resources. While Turkey benefits from its water richness, it's crucial to note that the distribution of water resources within the country is not uniform, with some regions facing water scarcity challenges. Additionally, the management and sustainability of water resources are important considerations to ensure that they meet the demands of a growing population and various economic activities. Turkey's water wealth also has implications for its relationships with downstream countries that share its river systems. Efficient and equitable water management practices are essential to address potential challenges and promote regional cooperation. Turkey is strategically located at the crossroads of Europe and Asia, and it has extensive coastlines along three major seas. The seas that surround Turkey are: 1. Mediterranean Sea. The southern coastline of Turkey is along the Mediterranean Sea. Popular tourist destinations such as Antalya, Mersin, and Bodrum are located in this region. The Mediterranean Sea is known for its warm climate, beautiful beaches, and historical sites. 2. Aegean Sea. The western coastline of Turkey is along the Aegean Sea. Cities like Izmir, Sezim, and Bodrum are situated in this region. The Aegean Sea is characterized by clear blue waters, numerous islands, and a rich cultural heritage. 3. Black Sea. The northern coastline of Turkey borders the Black Sea. Cities like Istanbul, Samsun, and Trabzon are located along this region. The Black Sea is known for its distinct ecosystem, and it plays a significant role in Turkey's trade and transportation, particularly through the Bosporus Strait. These seas not only contribute to Turkey's economic activities through fishing, shipping, and tourism but also influence the country's climate and culture. The diverse coastal regions along these seas offer a variety of landscapes, historical sites, and recreational opportunities. Additionally, the seas play a crucial role in the geopolitical dynamics of the region, particularly with regard to maritime trade routes and international relations. The coastline of Turkey spans approximately 8,333 kilometers, making it one of the countries with a significant coastal length. This extensive coastline is characterized by its diverse geography, encompassing the shores of the Mediterranean, Aegean, and Black Seas. The coastal areas contribute to Turkey's economic activities, tourism, and cultural richness, providing a varied and picturesque landscape along its shores. Turkey has a substantial coastline along the Mediterranean Sea, stretching along its southern border. The Mediterranean coastline of Turkey is renowned for its stunning landscapes, pristine beaches, and historical sites. Here are some key features and areas along the Mediterranean coast of Turkey. 1. Antalya. Antalya is a major city located on the southwestern coast of Turkey, along the Mediterranean. It is a popular tourist destination known for its beautiful beaches, ancient ruins, and vibrant city life. 2. Mersin. Mersin is another city on the Mediterranean coast, offering a mix of modern amenities and historical sites. It serves as an important port city for the region. 3. Turquoise Coast. The southwestern stretch of the Mediterranean coast is often referred to as the Turquoise Coast, or Turkish Riviera. This area is famous for its crystal-clear blue waters, charming villages, and ancient ruins. 4. Kemer. Kemer is a resort town near Antalya, known for its marina, beaches, and proximity to the Taurus Mountains. 5. Kos and Kalkan. These are picturesque towns known for their scenic beauty, traditional architecture, and opportunities for outdoor activities such as diving and hiking. 6. Fethiye. Fethiye, located further to the west, is a popular destination with its stunning coastline, nearby islands, and the famous O'Ledanis Beach. 7. Historical sites. The Mediterranean coast is dotted with ancient ruins and historical sites, including those of ancient Greek and Roman civilizations, adding cultural richness to the region. The Mediterranean Sea plays a crucial role in shaping the climate and lifestyle of the coastal regions of Turkey, making it a sought-after destination for both domestic and international tourists. The combination of natural beauty, historical significance, and a mild climate contributes to the allure of Turkey's Mediterranean coastline. The sea water along the Mediterranean coast of Turkey maintains a relatively warm temperature, typically ranging between 24 to 28 degrees Celsius. This favorable temperature range contributes to the development of coastal tourism, drawing visitors seeking pleasant seaside experiences and water-related activities. The warm waters are conducive to various recreational pursuits, including swimming, water sports, and relaxation on the beaches. Coastal towns and cities in this region, such as Antalya, Mersin, and Alanya, have become well-established tourist destinations, offering a combination of beautiful beaches, historical sites, and vibrant cultural experiences. However, the warmer sea temperatures may have implications for fishing in the area. The scarcity of fishing may result from factors such as the preferred habitat of certain fish species, altered migration patterns, or variations in sea temperatures affecting the distribution of marine life. It's not uncommon for coastal regions with thriving tourism to experience changes in traditional activities like fishing due to increased human presence and associated impacts. In summary, the warm sea temperatures along the Mediterranean coast of Turkey contribute to the growth of coastal tourism, while the scarcity of fishing may be influenced by various ecological and socio-economic factors. The Mediterranean Sea, including the portion along the coast of Turkey, is known for having relatively high salinity compared to other seas. Several factors contribute to this elevated salinity. 1. Latitude. The Mediterranean Sea is located at lower latitudes, closer to the equator, where the sun's rays are more direct and temperatures are generally higher. This higher temperature contributes to increased evaporation. 2. Evaporation. The Mediterranean region experiences high rates of evaporation due to its warm climate. The combination of ample sunlight and warm temperatures leads to increased evaporation of water from the sea surface, leaving behind salts and minerals. As water evaporates, the concentration of salts in the remaining water increases, contributing to higher salinity levels. 3. Limited freshwater input. Unlike some other seas, the Mediterranean has limited freshwater input from rivers. The inflow of freshwater from rivers is relatively low, which means there is less dilution of salt content. Rivers, such as the Nile, do contribute freshwater, but it is not sufficient to counterbalance the high evaporation rates. These factors create a Mediterranean climate conducive to high salinity levels. While the warm and sunny conditions attract tourists to the region, they also lead to increased evaporation and concentration of salts in the sea. The resulting high salinity is a characteristic feature of the Mediterranean Sea, including the coastal waters of Turkey.
The Black Sea, bordered by several countries including Turkey to the south, is a unique and significant body of water with distinct characteristics. 1. Geography. The Black Sea is a large inland sea situated between southeastern Europe and western Asia. It is connected to the Mediterranean Sea through the Bosporus Strait, the Sea of Marmara, and the Dardanelles Strait. 2. Salinity. The Black Sea has lower salinity compared to other major seas and oceans. This is because it receives a significant amount of freshwater input from various rivers, including the Danube, Dniester, Dnieper, and Don rivers. 3. Anoxia. The deep waters of the Black Sea have a unique feature known as anoxia, where oxygen is nearly absent in the deeper layers. This anoxic layer is caused by the stratification of water due to differences in temperature and salinity. 4. Biodiversity. The Black Sea supports a diverse range of marine life, including various species of fish, mollusks, and other organisms. However, human activities and environmental changes have posed challenges to the ecological balance in the Black Sea. 5. Economic importance. The Black Sea has been historically important for trade and commerce. The Bosporus and Dardanelles Straits provide crucial maritime passages, connecting the Black Sea to the Mediterranean and beyond. 6. Coastal cities. Several cities along the Black Sea coast, including Istanbul in Turkey, Varna in Bulgaria, and Constanța in Romania, are significant cultural, economic, and historical centers. 7. Tourism. The Black Sea coast of Turkey, known as the Turkish Black Sea Coast, attracts tourists with its scenic landscapes, traditional villages, and cultural heritage. 8. Environmental challenges. The Black Sea has faced environmental challenges, including pollution, overfishing, and alterations in its ecosystem. Efforts have been made to address these issues and promote sustainable management of the sea's resources. Understanding the unique characteristics and challenges of the Black Sea is essential for effective regional cooperation, conservation efforts, and sustainable use of its resources. The Black Sea coast of Turkey has historically been less developed in terms of coastal tourism compared to some other regions of the country, such as the Mediterranean or Aegean coasts. However, tourism trends can change, and developments may have occurred since then. Several factors contribute to the differences in tourism development between the Black Sea coast and other coastal regions in Turkey. 1. Climate and landscape. The climate and landscape of the Black Sea region are distinct from the Mediterranean and Aegean coasts. The Black Sea region experiences more rainfall and has a lush, green landscape, which may appeal to a different segment of tourists compared to those seeking the sun and beaches of the Mediterranean. 2. Cultural and historical attractions. While the Black Sea coast has a rich cultural and historical heritage, it may not have been marketed as extensively for tourism compared to areas with well-known historical sites and ancient ruins. 3. Infrastructure and accessibility. Infrastructure and transportation accessibility play a role in tourism development. Coastal areas with well-developed infrastructure and easy accessibility often attract more tourists. 4. Local economy and livelihoods. The local economy and traditional livelihoods in the Black Sea region may be based more on agriculture and fishing than on tourism. This could influence the level of investment and development in tourism-related infrastructure. 5. Environmental considerations. Some regions along the Black Sea coast may prioritize environmental conservation and sustainable development, which can influence the type and scale of tourism that is allowed and promoted. It's important to note that tourism development is influenced by various factors, including government policies, investments, and changing travel preferences. Additionally, developments may have occurred since my last update. For the most current and accurate information, it is recommended to check with official tourism boards, local authorities, or recent travel resources. The Black Sea is indeed known for having lower salinity compared to other major seas and oceans, and several factors contribute to this characteristic. 1. Nutrient sources. The Black Sea receives significant freshwater input from various rivers, including the Danube, Dniester, Dnieper, and Don rivers. These rivers bring in substantial amounts of freshwater along with nutrients, sediments, and organic matter. The nutrient-rich inflow contributes to a lower salinity level in the Black Sea. 2. Limited evaporation. Unlike some seas with higher salinity, the Black Sea experiences less evaporation. The relatively cooler climate in the region, particularly in comparison to more tropical areas, results in lower evaporation rates. Lower evaporation means that less water is removed from the sea surface, helping to maintain lower salinity levels. 3. River discharge. The Black Sea has a positive water balance due to the inflow of freshwater from rivers exceeding the amount of water lost through evaporation. This continuous river discharge prevents the sea from becoming excessively saline. 4. Stratification. The Black Sea exhibits stratification, with distinct layers of water based on differences in temperature and salinity. The upper layers, influenced by river input and atmospheric conditions, have lower salinity, while the deeper layers may have higher salinity. While the Black Sea's lower salinity makes it less saline than some other seas, it is important to note that this characteristic can vary across different regions of the sea and at different depths. Localized factors, such as estuaries and currents, can also influence salinity levels in specific areas. The Black Sea's unique combination of freshwater input, limited evaporation, and nutrient sources contributes to its ecological diversity and distinguishes it from other seas in the region. The Black Sea is known for a phenomenon called anaxia or hypoxia in its deeper layers, which refers to the lack of oxygen or a significant reduction in oxygen levels below a certain depth. This occurs in the lower layers of the Black Sea, typically starting at depths below 150 to 200 meters. Several factors contribute to this unique feature. 1. Stratification. The Black Sea experiences stratification, where different layers of water have distinct temperature and salinity characteristics. The upper layer is well oxygenated, while the deeper layers are isolated from atmospheric oxygen due to limited vertical mixing. 2. Limited vertical mixing. The limited vertical mixing in the Black Sea is primarily caused by the stratification and the halocline, a layer of rapid salinity change. This restricts the exchange of oxygen between surface and deeper waters. 3. Decomposition of organic matter. Organic matter, such as dead plankton and other marine organisms, sinks to the bottom of the Black Sea. In the absence of oxygen, microbial decomposition processes in the deeper layers lead to the production of hydrogen sulfide gas, sulfurous hydrogen. 4. Hydrogen sulfide accumulation. Hydrogen sulfide is toxic to most aerobic, oxygen-dependent organisms. In the anoxic layers of the Black Sea, hydrogen sulfide accumulates and prevents the survival of marine life that relies on oxygen for respiration. 5. Bacterial adaptations. Despite the presence of hydrogen sulfide, certain types of bacteria, called sulfur bacteria or chemolithotrophic bacteria, are adapted to survive in these anoxic conditions. These bacteria play a role in the sulfur cycle, contributing to the production of hydrogen sulfide. It's important to note that the upper layers of the Black Sea, above the anoxic zone, support a diverse range of marine life. The anoxic conditions in the deeper layers contribute to the unique ecological conditions of the Black Sea and have implications for the types of organisms that can thrive in different parts of the sea. The hypothesis of a potential link between Noah's flood and the Black Sea is known as the Black Sea Deluge hypothesis. Proposed by researchers William Ryan and Walter Pittman in the late 1990s, this hypothesis suggests that a catastrophic event may have occurred in the ancient past, leading to a massive inflow of water into the Black Sea basin. According to this hypothesis, 1. Ancient shoreline changes. The Black Sea was once a freshwater lake, connected to the Mediterranean Sea by a land bridge. The researchers proposed that the Black Sea was much lower than its current level, and the land bridge served as a natural dam. 2. Catastrophic inflow. Around 7,600 years ago, as the last ice age ended and sea levels rose, the Mediterranean Sea breached the natural dam, causing a rapid and massive inflow of seawater into the Black Sea basin. 3. Flooding of the Black Sea. This catastrophic inflow led to a rapid rise in the water level of the Black Sea, flooding the lower-lying areas and transforming it from a freshwater lake into a saltwater sea. This event could have been sudden and dramatic, possibly resembling the biblical narrative of a great flood. 4. Human impact. The hypothesis suggests that this flooding event could have had significant consequences for the people living in the region at the time. It may have led to the displacement of populations, changes in land use, and the formation of myths and stories about a catastrophic flood. It's important to note that while the Black Sea Deluge hypothesis provides an interesting perspective on potential geological and environmental changes in the region, it is not universally accepted. Some researchers support the idea of a rapid flooding event, while others argue for a more gradual process of sea level rise. Additionally, the hypothesis does not claim to provide direct evidence of the biblical flood but rather suggests a possible connection between geological events and ancient flood myths. Scientific investigations, including underwater archaeology and geological studies, continue to explore the history of the Black Sea and its potential links to human civilizations and ancient flood narratives. The Aegean Sea is a part of the eastern Mediterranean Sea located between Greece and Turkey, and it is characterized by numerous islands, islets, and peninsulas. Here are key features and aspects of the Aegean Sea. 1. Geography. The Aegean Sea is situated between the eastern coast of Greece and the western coast of Turkey. It is connected to the larger Mediterranean Sea to the south. 2. Islands. The Aegean is renowned for its numerous islands, each with its own unique character and history. Some of the most famous Greek islands, such as Crete, Rhodes, Mykonos, and Santorini, are located in the Aegean. 3. Archipelago. The Aegean forms one of the most notable archipelagos in the world, comprising thousands of islands and islets. These islands have played a crucial role in ancient and modern Greek history and culture. 4. Historical significance. The Aegean region is rich in historical and cultural significance. It was home to several ancient civilizations, including the Minoans and Mycenaeans. The city-states of Athens and Sparta, integral to ancient Greek history, were situated in the broader Aegean region. 5. Maritime trade and commerce. Throughout history, the Aegean Sea has been a vital area for maritime trade and commerce. The sea routes facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures between different civilizations. 6. Tourism. The Aegean Islands are popular tourist destinations, known for their picturesque landscapes, crystal-clear waters, historic sites, and vibrant local culture. Tourism is a significant economic driver for the coastal regions of both Greece and Turkey. 7. Biodiversity. The Aegean Sea supports diverse marine life, including various species of fish and other sea creatures. The sea's biodiversity is influenced by factors such as water temperature, salinity, and underwater topography. 8. Mythology. The Aegean region is intertwined with Greek mythology. Famous myths, such as the stories of the Minotaur, the Labyrinth of Knossos on Crete, and the adventures of Odysseus, are associated with the islands and waters of the Aegean. 9. Archaeological sites. The Aegean region is dotted with archaeological sites, including ancient cities, temples, and theaters. These sites provide insights into the rich history of the area. The Aegean Sea continues to be a hub of cultural, economic, and ecological significance, attracting visitors and researchers alike to explore its islands and coastal areas.
The highly indented and diverse coastline of the Aegean Sea has contributed significantly to the economies of the countries bordering it, particularly Greece and Turkey. Here are some ways in which the indented shores contribute to the economic activities in the region. 1. Fishing. The indented coastline provides various habitats for marine life, making it conducive to fishing activities. Fishing has been a traditional livelihood in Aegean coastal communities, providing a source of income and sustenance. The Aegean Sea is rich in fish species, supporting both small-scale and commercial fishing operations. 2. Sponge fishing. Certain areas of the Aegean Sea, especially around the Greek islands, have been historically known for sponge diving. The natural underwater formations and ecosystems in the indented shores create suitable environments for sponges, and sponge fishing has been a traditional economic activity. 3. Tourism and water sports. The indented coastline, with its numerous bays, coves, and beaches, is a major attraction for tourists. Tourism, including beach tourism and water sports, contributes significantly to the local economies. Visitors are drawn to the scenic beauty, clear waters, and opportunities for activities such as sailing, snorkeling, and windsurfing. 4. Salt production. The evaporation of seawater in coastal salt pans is another economic activity along the indented shores of the Aegean Sea. The natural topography and climate make certain areas suitable for salt production, contributing to the regional economy. 5. Aquaculture. The indented coastline also supports aquaculture activities, including the cultivation of shellfish and other marine organisms. Aquaculture provides an additional source of income and contributes to the overall seafood production in the region. 6. Shipping and transportation. The numerous natural harbors along the indented coastline facilitate maritime transportation and shipping activities. Ports in the Aegean Sea play a crucial role in regional and international trade, supporting economic development. 7. Cultural and culinary tourism. The cultural richness of coastal towns and villages, combined with traditional culinary delights featuring fresh seafood, attracts cultural and culinary tourists. This type of tourism contributes to local businesses, including restaurants, markets, and artisanal crafts. The indented shores of the Aegean Sea not only provide economic opportunities but also contribute to the cultural identity and way of life of the coastal communities. Sustainable management of these coastal resources is crucial to ensure the continued well-being of both the environment and the economies that depend on it. The geological characteristics of the Aegean region, where mountains lie perpendicular to the shore, contribute significantly to the creation of numerous bays, gulfs, islands, and peninsulas. This unique topography has several implications for the coastal geography of the Aegean. 1. Indented coastline. The mountains running perpendicular to the shore create a highly indented coastline, characterized by a multitude of inlets, coves, and bays. This indented coastline is a distinctive feature of the Aegean, providing sheltered areas and scenic landscapes. 2. Bays and gulfs. The arrangement of mountains creates natural formations such as bays and gulfs, where the coastline is shaped by the interaction between land and sea. Notable examples include the Gulf of Corinth and the Gulf of Thermikos. 3. Islands. The Aegean Sea is renowned for its vast archipelago of islands, which are formed as a result of geological processes related to the interaction between tectonic plates. The mountains and geological faults contribute to the emergence of these islands, each with its own unique character. 4. Peninsulas. The mountainous terrain gives rise to peninsulas, extending into the Aegean Sea. The Peloponnese Peninsula in Greece and the Bodrum Peninsula in Turkey are examples of these landforms that offer a mix of coastal and inland landscapes. 5. Natural harbors. The presence of natural harbors in the bays and gulfs created by the mountains has historical significance. These natural harbors were crucial for ancient maritime trade and naval activities, influencing the development of coastal settlements. 6. Scenic landscapes. The combination of mountains, indented coastline, and islands creates breathtaking and diverse landscapes. The scenic beauty of the Aegean region, with its azure waters, green hills, and rugged coastlines, is a major draw for tourists. 7. Environmental diversity. The varied topography contributes to environmental diversity, supporting different ecosystems and habitats. This diversity, both on land and in the sea, enhances the ecological significance of the Aegean region. 8. Cultural and historical impact. The geographical features of the Aegean have played a role in the cultural and historical development of the region. Coastal settlements, trade routes, and maritime activities have been influenced by the specific characteristics of the coastline. Overall, the interaction between geological forces and the Aegean's coastal geography has shaped a dynamic and visually stunning region with a rich cultural and environmental heritage. The word Marmara is thought to have originated from the Greek language. It is believed to be derived from the Greek word marmaros, mu rho mu alpha rho omicron sigma, which means marble. The name reflects the abundance of marble deposits in the region surrounding the Sea of Marmara. The region has been known for its marble quarries and the extraction of high-quality marble for various purposes, including construction and sculpture. The Sea of Marmara, often simply referred to as the Marmara Sea, is a narrow inland sea located in the northwestern part of Turkey, connecting the Aegean Sea to the Black Sea. It serves as a natural waterway and a strategic maritime link between the Mediterranean region and the Black Sea. Here are key features and aspects of the Marmara Sea. 1. Geography. The Sea of Marmara is situated between the European and Asian parts of Turkey. It is connected to the Aegean Sea to the south through the Dardanelles Strait and to the Black Sea to the north through the Bosporus Strait. 2. Size and depth. The Sea of Marmara covers an area of about 11,350 square kilometers, 4,380 square miles, with a maximum depth of around 1,355 meters, 4,445 feet. It is relatively shallow compared to the adjacent Black Sea and the Aegean Sea. 3. Islands. The sea is dotted with several islands, the largest of which is Marmara Island. Other notable islands include Avsa, Pasiliman, and Imral. These islands contribute to the scenic beauty of the sea. 4. Marble deposits. The region surrounding the Sea of Marmara is known for its abundant marble deposits. The name Marmara is derived from the Greek word marmaros, meaning marble. The sea has been historically linked to the extraction and use of marble for various purposes. 5. Historical significance. The Marmara Sea has played a crucial role in history due to its strategic location. The ancient city of Byzantium, later known as Constantinople and now Istanbul, was established along the shores of the sea. The city became a major center of trade, culture, and political power. 6. Transportation. The sea serves as a key transportation route for both domestic and international maritime trade. It facilitates the passage of ships traveling between the Aegean and Black Seas, contributing to the economic activities of the region. 7. Bosporus and Dardanelles. The Marmara Sea is connected to the Black Sea and the Aegean Sea through two important straits, the Bosporus Strait to the northeast and the Dardanelles Strait to the southwest. These straits are vital for maritime traffic and have historical and strategic significance. 8. Environmental challenges. Like other seas, the Marmara Sea faces environmental challenges, including pollution, overfishing, and habitat degradation. Efforts are made to address these issues and promote sustainable management. Indeed, The Bosphorus and the Dardanelles, two strategically located straits in Turkey, provide a crucial maritime advantage for the country in terms of sea transportation. Here are key aspects of their importance. 1. Connectivity between seas. The Bosphorus connects the Sea of Marmara to the Black Sea, while the Dardanelles connects the Aegean Sea to the Sea of Marmara. Together, these straits create a navigable route connecting the Mediterranean Sea to the Black Sea, forming a natural link between Europe and Asia. 2. Key maritime passage. The Bosphorus and the Dardanelles serve as primary maritime passages, allowing ships to transit between the Mediterranean and Black Seas without having to navigate around the southern tip of Europe. This significantly shortens travel distances and saves time and resources for shipping. 3. Trade and commerce. The straits play a vital role in facilitating international trade and commerce. Goods transported by sea between Europe, Asia, and the Middle East pass through these straits, contributing to Turkey's economic activities and establishing the country as a key transit point. 4. Historical and cultural significance. The Bosphorus, in particular, has been a site of historical and cultural importance. Istanbul, formerly Byzantium and Constantinople, was built along the shores of the Bosphorus and has served as a major center for trade, culture, and political power throughout history. 5. Controlled waterways. The control of the Bosphorus and the Dardanelles has been a topic of geopolitical significance. The Montreux Convention, signed in 1936, regulates the transit of naval warships through these straits and provides specific rules for the demilitarization of the Black Sea. 6. Tourism and scenic beauty. The Bosphorus, in particular, is known for its scenic beauty, with historic landmarks, palaces, and vibrant neighborhoods lining its shores. This attracts not only maritime traffic but also tourists who cruise along the Bosphorus to enjoy its views. 7. Security and geopolitics. The control and security of these straits have geopolitical implications, and their strategic significance has been a focus of international attention. The Turkish government plays a key role in ensuring the safe and secure passage of ships through these waterways. 8. Environmental considerations. The high traffic through the straits raises environmental concerns, including the risk of accidents and oil spills. Efforts are made to address these concerns and balance the needs of transportation with environmental protection. Overall, the Bosphorus and the Dardanelles are critical to Turkey's position as a bridge between continents and play a central role in the country's maritime, economic, and cultural dynamics.